Hey everyone, it's Phoenix. I want to take some time to sit down and talk to you guys about a few things. Mainly my YouTube channel, my journey as a developer, and then a recent event that happened in Sharia. I'm sure you guys probably know what I'm talking about, but I still just kind of want to talk about that last, just because it's the most important. I don't want to be overlooked or anything. So starting off, my YouTube channel. I know I've been pretty inactive. I haven't really released a actual video doing anything like no videos with friends or any actual videos. I mean, I've done things on Shria, but really just map releases or events that need their own video. Nothing really actually important. So I want to talk about why. I want to give a bit of context to again why. And just go to that. So back in 2023, I started college. If you guys know me, I know you might be like, you're 16. How are you in college? Uh, Loophole, but I don't want to focus on that right now. I just want to focus on. I've been doing a lot of college work, and I've had a really packed schedule. I haven't really had time for anything like. I haven't had time for much free time to work on YouTube. Because if you guys know anything about me, anything, you'll know I'm a developer. So I'm pretty good as well. So I'm working on the game. Tria Comp 5.0 is coming out, and I still have a couple of maps I need to finish. Like for example, one of them being the chamber, which I'll get into later, as well as college. So any of my free time, I usually just spend goofing off with friends or hang out on my Discord server. And I don't really, record much. And that's also because as much as I want to, I just don't have the motivation to record. Like, every time I'm doing some type of, game night in my server, I always, should I record this? And then I never do. Because I don't feel like opening my recording software and, talking and just going through that process. I just don't really enjoy it too much. Um, so that's why I don't do videos on me completing maps because I'm lazy. I don't feel like doing it.
You're toying with me, aren't you, Samantha?
Uh, so now that's kind of cleared up. I'll try to be more active with my channel. Maybe do more videos, more things that I do on my Discord. If you guys do want to talk to me, I'm in my Discord server. You guys can. I'll leave in the description. You guys can easily message me. I usually respond to DMs, unless it's something weird. But you know, if you want to talk to me, you can. I'm also pretty active in my Discord server, so there's that. Next up, development. Just the kind of my development journey. So I started developing, doing 3D modeling, building, back in 2020 during COVID with my best friend Fino. And we at first it was just kind of like a silly thing. We were goofing off. We didn't really know what we were doing. But eventually, after many breaks and getting out, taking breaks and coming back and forth on Flood Escape 2, I eventually learned about Tria, and that's when I started, developing and making maps. And then I eventually made my first map, which you guys know, Project Armageddon. And I made more, and now here I am, 4 years later. Not obviously after Tria. I started doing Tria back in 2022. I've been doing Tria for 3 years. That's actually crazy. Now that I'm actually saying it, it's kind of crazy to think about. I've been doing this for 3 years now. It's quite shocking, honestly. So regarding a couple maps I'm working on. So I'm working on 2 maps for Tria's competition, 5.0. I am also working on the chamber. That's on pause. I'll go into why right now. Because Comp 5.0 is coming out. Because we started making progress on the chamber after I was like, okay, we should remake it. Because I'm not really proud of where it is. It's super unoptimized, and it's just not how it should be. So I wanted to remake the gameplay, remake the detail. Is just optimizations and things like that. And then Comp 5.0 came out, and I want to focus on that because I have a really good idea. I think it can definitely at least win top 10, top 5 even. I'm working on I have two really good teams, and yeah, I've just been really focusing on that.
Excavation site is up ahead. You'll see the undead in higher numbers.
So that's why the chamber's on pause,
Be
is
careful. This
because
area is where the robots stir.
of just the comp 5.0 and motivation. Now that that's kind of over, I can kind of get into the serious stuff. So back in February, the 10th of February specifically, I was in a call with a couple of friends playing Ultra Kill until I had gotten a DM on Steam out of all things. It was weird. I was like, why am I being DM'd on Steam? It was an image of a YouTube community post by someone a lot of you guys probably know, just some dude or Eric, or the verifier, the Sin, or he goes by many things. But he made a YouTube post, and I couldn't really read it because I was busy at the moment. But when I got the chance to read it, I was really distraught. So here's the post. This is his channel, and 3 weeks ago on the 10th of February. This post reads, on the February 9th, I received news that who a lot of you know as Just Some Dude has become a victim of suicide. He spent so much time and care into his channel, to Roblox, yet somehow still could answer my random calls, hang out on the spot, and make time for me and everyone around him. He was one of the smartest academically and took pride in his grades, helping me with anything at any time. He was always patient and kind with everyone he knew, never liked to start drama or hate. On the night of his passing, he texted his account, email, and password, as well as a note he left to all the people he knew, including all of you, and it's the least I could do to fulfill his wish. I'm so extremely grateful that I've gotten to where I am and had the opportunity to share my experience with all of you, which makes this hurt a lot more. If it makes you feel better, I want you to know that I'm not sad, I'm not depressed, I'm happy. Hope I made you happy as well. My account is turning a decade old. I don't remember the first game I played here, but the first badge I got was joining Floodscape 1 for the first time, which means I've been playing the Floodscape genre for over 60% of my life. Tria has been a huge part of it and is the reason I even started, which is why I've given the rest of my Robux to the Tria team. I hope this game can grow to heights we never imagined. Thank you. His friend wrote, if you ever feel alone, just know that you aren't alone. There are people out there willing to help. As for you, not just some dude, but the one I knew behind the screen, the one who made people laugh, and the one who stuck with me for years, I hope you rest well. I hope you don't regret anything, and I hope you found what you wanted. Justin Mood's friend. So, as soon as this got announced, and this, news broke pretty fast in the community, everyone was talking about it. And then, shortly after that, news broke out about another person's passing. Their name was Narvcore, or Mark. They're also the person who recently took ownership of hosting Rigger, which is an amazing map, phenomenal map, and the creator's doing a great job. But point is, he was also someone who's pretty known, pretty important, and it really struck the community as well. Now, I personally didn't know Narvcore, but I did know the impact he brought. It was, probably as much as Eric brought. He was, a great creator. Sounds like a cool person, and it's really hard to see all of these people. Yeah, that people we know, like you talk to these people every day, and then suddenly they're gone, and it's really hard to talk about. Honestly, suicide's a really difficult thing to talk about, and personally, I think it should be talked about, especially because it happens so often. And if you're alone, if you think you're alone, you're not. There are people who care about you. There are people who love you. And I'm not sure everyone has the same situation, but there are people in this world who love you and care about you. There are people who you can talk to. People who will listen to what you say, to what you vent about. People who care about your existence, you as a person. I want to emphasize that as much as I possibly can, because I really don't want this to happen again. I don't want to lose more people we care about. especially to suicide, when it's preventable. You know, the way I look at it, don't do a permanent result to temporary. Don't do something permanent to a temporary problem. You know. I mean, the best way to explain it, you know, it's like a Minecraft potion. You know, it might be like a weakness potion. You know, it might be painful, and it might cause you a lot of pain, but it doesn't last forever. And I think if you look at it in that way, that no matter what, you will get through this pain. Then eventually, life will get much better. I mean, that's the best way for me to look at it, in a positive way. It's just, you know, just talk to someone. You know, you're not alone. I mean, I'm not really good, the greatest with words. It's hard for me to even talk about this now, but I try my best. You know, anyways, you know, I think I've gone on long enough. Yeah, just try talking to someone if you're going through something. My DMs are always open. Do just want to make that clear. Like I said, I'm pretty active in my Discord server. You guys can come DM me or whatever. My DMs are open. So, you know, just come text me if you need it. Need help. I will leave a link to a place I collaborated with over 80 people from the Tree community, even some of the developers. We created a memorial for both Eric and Mark, and those who aren't too familiar with what's going on or the situation, that's a place you can visit if that's important to you. I don't know. I think personally it's really important, but yeah. Anyways, I think I've gone on long enough. Peace.